Like to do this piece titled Where I Come From. I judged the first prize winner at the Ghana Association of Writers Literary Awards 2021, the 5th edition. We evolved from an empire, now a country full of fire, with a strong will and desire to settle disputes and be a universal umpire. Where we come from, we do not know. As we move forward, we grow, with the hope that one day we will glow, the star of Africa, yet gentle and slow, spearheading the continent day and night, due to our hard-earned bragging right. Indeed, the gateway to Mama Africa, in spite of all the atrocities and bloodshed in fight. Our soil so pure and rich that every species atom can carve a niche. Even though our forefathers were robbed of that which belongs to us, we still hope, and thee we beseech. God had appointed Nkrumah already to lead his people upright and steady amidst the turmoil and storm. Therefore, I am proud to say, this is where I come from, Ghana. Good morning, Ghana. I am Fredua-Agyeman Jr., a poet and spoken word artist from Ghana. This piece is titled Letter to Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. All right. Dear Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, this is your grandson, Nana, from your motherland, Ghana. I never met you in time. Nonetheless, amongst the greatest, your name is prime. You're one of the few greats in a lifetime. Your legacy began long before I was born. Now I'm a grown man and can sing you a song. It is true what they say, all goes bad except the tongue. Though you're not here, your message lives on. Listening to your speeches, I appreciate what it preaches. I have read your literature, which is far from miniature, always leaving me engulfed with rapture, provoking my thoughts with visionary leadership, your signature. United States of Africa now downplayed. All African leaders seek is to get paid. Corruption is the prime option like first aid. Billions of Africans die in less than a decade. Back in Ghana, do you want to know what is happening, Dr. Nkrumah? No manna for the farmer, let alone the common man. We seek truth, yet it's lies they speak. We need assurance that our future will not be bleak. We have the strength to be at the top, yet we are weak. We are taken for granted due to denial of the knowledge we seek. Most of your successes are so confused. Appalling practices, leaving state funds abused. Receiving aids from the Western world. Believing whatever the white man tells. Relieving whenever they ring their bells. It's killing whatever the black man sells. Demeaning no water to pull from wells. Lack of nutrients for the body. Eventually the tummy swells. If indeed reincarnation exists, Osagyefo, come back and save your motherland. Thank you.
Now it's time for us to get up close and personal with the man who opened up the show with his beautiful poem. Nana Fredua-Agyeman Jr., you are welcome.
Thank you very much,
Whoa.
Chris.
A letter to Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes, letter to Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Yes.
What actually inspired that?
Of course, I mean, the man was the founder of the country, so it was just prudent to do an ode in his honor.
Right.
Yeah, rightly so.
Okay, now, why did you become a poet?
Great question. Actually, I've been a writer from the inception of time, of my time, if I may put it. I've always been writing from infancy, and my father was an astute writer as well, an avid writer, and he was a journalist par excellence.
Right.
And also, so basically it's innate, right? And I was inspired to write after being introduced to a poet as well, and if I may put it, a prolific poet for that matter, Tupac Amaru Shakur, which I'm sure you know. Yeah, he's a poet and a rapper. He was a poet and a rapper as well. And so I was given a CD by a close family affiliate, and since then, I mean, there was no turning back. I was inspired to start writing my own reality. Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to say Tupac inspires you.
Highly inspired me.
Okay.
But it was innate from my dad
So
and my mom as well.
All right.
My mom's lineage, they are mostly linguists. You have poets there. You have orators there. So it comes in handy.
Right.
It's natural. Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually very curious about this. You see, like when it comes to music, we have people that write for singers sometimes. Does it happen in poetry too? Do you have anybody writing for you? sometimes?
No, with my poetry, I write everything myself anyway. I mean, but yeah, it happens. People write for others. Then there's nothing wrong with ghostwriting. There's ghostwriting is people who write in the shadows, right? And others actually write. There are those who write and want to be acknowledged as songwriters or composers. Yeah, but so far, yeah, I write my own.
All right. So how many poems
Works.
do you have out there?
How many poems? Wow, that's a lot anyway. So my first album I had 6 plus new album 11, and the I have over 100 pieces.
Over
yeah,
100 pieces.
good.
So over 100
Recorded
pieces with how many
and
albums?
unrecorded. Pardon?
Over 100 pieces with how
With
many
2 albums now.
With 2 albums?
Yes.
Wow,
2
wow,
albums
wow. And how was it for you creating your album? What went through, what's the process? What actually also pushed you to say, okay, I need an album as a poet?
Great, that's a good question actually. So basically, it's the unending issues in humanity, right? That's what that's my driving force. There's a lot to talk about, and I'm very expressive. And also, it was prudent as a custodian of culture, right, to actually document my works, because growing up, I've realized, which you agree with me. I mean, most of our customs and our if I put it, our literary works are more of they are passed on through what's the word oratory means. Yeah, do you get it? Our documentation is quite limited in terms of our Ghanaians, we as a people documenting our works. And you know, most of our works on tourism, on culture, is actually written by foreigners. It will interest you to know. So it's prudent for us to have more Ghanaian writers. And everybody has a book. Everybody has a book. That's your story. So basically, yeah, we're all writers.
That's nice. I like that. I like how you said that.
Yeah.
Anyway, since we're all writers and you are a writer for today that we are, putting out there, it's time for us to listen to what you got for us. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Nana Fredua-Agyeman.
And actually, my new album, Wonder. I have a new album out titled Wonder. It's on all major streaming platforms. And I featured Mr. Davidonto on it. Of course, veteran actor. Mr. Davidonto, I featured the soul man, Nana Kwame Osai-Sapon of YFM. I featured Yao Stone, of winner of TV3 Mentor 6, and T. Monterisi, a UK-based artist. Yes.
All right. So what are you going to perform for us? Something from it? Yes. I'm going to do something from my new album, Wonder. Yeah, Solemn Rhetoric and Honest Liar. All right.